Okay, so this will be a very short live stream. This is more like a comment to something that recently happened. Well, actually, during the last couple of hours, I did a live stream this morning, and I was curious on what would happen, and I'll tell you what happened and why, but before I do that, let me just tell you that this is my live streaming channel. It's my second channel. I don't take this channel very seriously, to be honest with you. That's why you will see me just sitting here with some with some of my books and stuff behind me. It's not like I'm pretending that these live streams are very professional. It's just me talking about different topics before because I want to, because I would like to point out some stuff and so on and so on. And also there are lots of things that I feel doesn't really fit on my main channel or my third channel, the Outdoors channel, and you will find links to all those in the video description. Now, there's a law of nature that says that when you have a certain following on social media, you will attract negative people, and we call them trolls and we call them haters and so on. And there are no exceptions. There is a good saying, actually. Well, I don't know if it's a saying, but it's like someone told me actually in a comment a couple of years ago, that if you walked on water, they would say it's because you can't swim. And I've never forgotten that comment. It's to the point, and that's how it works. Now, let me just give you wow, lots of people here already. This is totally unprepared and everything, but I did take some screenshots here. And I'll give you an example of what I have to deal with. I try to read the comments on this channel, and just after my upload on the main channel and so on. I do that because obviously I can't reply to all the comments, but to be honest with you, there are so many good people watching my videos, and I want to give something back. And if it's only like replying with a thank you, I will do that. That means that I also get to see some stuff that nobody wants to see. And you might say that, well, you don't care, you shouldn't care about those trolls. And yes, but if you are a human being, it will get to you after you've read a few thousand comments like that. And yes, we are talking thousands, maybe not thousands. I used to say hundreds, but it must be over 1,000 now. And I'll give you three examples. No, four. The first one is more like a general kind of comment. I used to do the hidden hangouts here. I'm sorry if I look a little bit messy. It's because I was just in from the gym. But now I've stopped doing that. Well, for now, I might do it again, because here's the thing. You see, whenever I talk about Norse heathenism, or also through Norse paganism, and I am a Norse heathen, um, I will get loads of people writing stuff like, "Oh, Satan is with you," or "You need to accept Jesus," and all that. And it doesn't really get to me, but it is disrespectful and it is annoying. Now, I have done a few, I can count them on one hand, a few live streams where I've talked about comparisons between my belief system and Christianity, for instance. But even when I don't even mention Christianity, it's they still get there and they stink up the place. And it's annoying and it's immature. And quite frankly, I kick a lot of those people off my channel. You can do that as a YouTube creator. If I see it, I'll kick you out because I don't want you here. You just you're just annoying. And I'm talking to those people who feel a need to quote their little book. I have books as well. Whenever I talk about the Norse gods, for instance, would you like it if I talked about the Norse gods, if you did a video or a live stream about Jesus? You like Jesus, don't you? Well, you wouldn't like that. So that's a big problem, actually. So I don't know what to do actually right now, and I don't want these people to get their way because what I want is for me to stop talking about these things. So, but that's a general thing that I'm seeing. Now, let's see here. So, someone I'll only share the first name here. Paul says that Satan has been working hard in Scandinavia. Okay, Paul. Eh, you have to wonder if these people have an IQ above 80. You have to wonder, you have to ask yourself if, yeah. But you get, a lot of other comments, and you have the type of comments that will typically say, and these comments are the most, what's the word? Disgusting. The comments where they say, "Oh, I love your channel," and so on, and then they will give you the most horrid criticism, the most degrading criticism that they can think of. Okay, so here's one. Sini Kubin. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said the whole name there. Says that I love your videos, but you should work more on your vocabulary. There was five in 20 minutes that you could choose better. There was 5x in 20 minutes that you could chose better words than you did. Seems like your English have some hard boundaries. So I replied to that actually. If you're going to criticize my English, please get your grammar right first. So now I'm Norwegian and English is not my first language. Also, you have to realize doing live streams like this, making videos, it's not my job. Well, it is a job, but it's not my main job. I am a novelist, as I've said many times, and typically I will do live streams after I've done my writing that day. I get up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. and I do my writing, then I do a live stream. I am usually tired when I do that. And I have to do that at that hour, at that time of the day, early in the morning, that is, because I have a family like this little friend here is also. Yeah, I won't read the whole comment because it gets a little bit. I don't. I wouldn't. Yeah, there's something wrong with that person. It continues there. This person writes that how I should behave um, because I have a family and so on. It's like, wow, what's this about? And you get some of those from time to time. But the thing is, I'm tired when I do live streams. I am also tired when I do my videos on the main channel. Why is that? Because I have to do them in the morning. Obviously, when I'm outside filming, I have to do them in the morning because of the light. If you have done any filming outside in the outdoors, you will know that during the middle of the day, especially during the summer months, the light is usually not good for filming. So you want to do that early in the morning. I can't do it in the evening because my kids have activities. We do stuff together. That's why I do them in the morning. So if my English is not good enough, I am sorry about that. I do my best. Um, and yeah. So we have another one here. Um, and you can kind of, very often you can tell from their nicknames. So here's one who calls himself or herself. I want to imagine it's a him. Nietzsche's pupil. For anyone who has read Nietzsche, that's an interesting nickname. You are generalizing and attempting to justify your mania with wars and economic collapse in this collapse like this. You are stressed and you have a chip on your shoulder. Grow up, sir. You are an adult with a family. You see, they like doing that. They like getting to the core of what you care about. So I will make this assumption. These people are not good people. Because they bring things into it that they shouldn't bring into it. And I think that when you have to bring someone's family into your criticism, then you're stepping. It's not right to do that. There are certain rules on how to behave, and it's not okay. So it's not okay, but I see it all the time, and you have to wonder how many of these people are out there. It kind of worries me a little bit. So in a way, this person is correct that I have a chip on my shoulder. Yes, maybe I have, because I'm seeing human nature unfolding, the worst parts of human nature on display every day. Not through my live streams, but in society. You are stressed. Yeah, I'm often stressed. If you have a job, I have two jobs. This is one of them. You will be stressed. If you are trying to reach some deadlines and goals, you will have stress in your life. It's part of being an adult, I believe. Grow up. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it? So that's how it goes. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. If I've heard about the Isle of Man, well, yes, certainly. Sutanar says most of the religious weirdos I see around Bjorn streams don't seem like trolls so much as they seem like god botherers. That's a good expression there. Yeah. Now, as I've said like a trillion times, I am nothing against people being Christian or whatever. That's totally fine. But it's like you don't have to bring that into a live stream or a video about the Norse gods. I mean, it's like I know what they're trying to do, but it's like why do that? There are like maybe not a trillion, but a million Christian channels here on YouTube, and I'm frankly not interested in another Bible quote in the comment section. It will not, nothing will happen except that that person might think that, oh, I was a good boy now. Oh, I did the right thing. Or that woman will think that, oh, Jesus loves me a little bit more now because I wrote this comment in this horrible person's comment section. Are there any videos of you when you were powerlifting? I still do that. Um, I actually uploaded videos from my training so that my coach could see them because I had an American coach for a while. But those I removed, and he asked me, can you film this and that set so that he could look at my technique and so on. But you won't find those on YouTube anymore. Um, um, yeah, it's I don't know sometimes if some comments, are oh, Jonny is here. Yeah, that comment, I thought maybe is he or her being ironic or what? I don't know, but probably not. I'm hoping for people, I'm hoping for the ironic thing sometimes, but probably not. Yeah. So that's let's see here. Okay, and now what I'm doing now, and this is me just looking at the chat. So I think maybe some people think that my English is horrible because um, when I'm looking at the chat, I'm kind of thinking loud. If that's an expression? Uh, Independent, many united. Well, Bible verse. No, it wouldn't make me laugh. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, it gets Susie cat. It gets concentrated in a forum like this because you see them. It's very easy to see them, and it what's the word, skews the picture. Uh, so, oh, thanks a lot. Um, I do my best with the English. It's my working language in a way, and it has been for a while. KG, good to see you. You have been missed. Um, yeah, favorite Bible quote: "Don't believe everything you read on the internet." Um, yes, so Moses said that. Oh, I can tell you, we had people coming here at one occasion. Now we live somewhat withdrawn from the main road, so there are people walking around now with they all have the answer, right? But the problem is they all are saying the different thing or versions of it's these people knocking on doors. Okay. um and they have been here once or twice. but I've not opened the door. And my wife, well, we're not married because we live in sin, have done so for decades. But that was me being ironic. So when she opens the door, she is not. We are a little bit. She is nicer than I am. Yeah, and I was hoping. I was just hoping. Let me be alone at home one day. Knock at the door, because I would then, I had all. I have things to say. Yeah. um, but then I don't know. They haven't been here for years. I don't know why, but they did knock on the door. But then I was taking a bath, so it was either getting up from the bath, and full disclosure here, uh, it I laid down in hot water, sometimes cold water, because well, it's training, helps. I believe it helps when it comes to training. But anyway, I was in the bath, and so my option, I looked out the window. I got up from the bath, looked out the window, and there were two elderly women there with these books, and I thought either I addressed them from the window, looking naked, or I run down with a towel around my waist, because I'm not a complete maniac. I would have a towel around my, did I say neck? That would have been funny. I meant waist. No, the yeah. Okay, you can make all the jokes you like. No, deck. No. Okay, so yeah, cover the towel around my neck, nothing else. You run down, open door, two elderly women standing there with a Bible. Um, or I address them from the window like a civilized human being, with my hair, which is rather long, wet, and the bed hanging down out the window. And I told them, why are you here? Um, and they said something I can't remember, and then they just walked away. They haven't been here since. But I wish I had my clothes on, and I would have invited them in, because I have all the answers for them, So maybe better that they didn't. Maybe best that they just walked away. They haven't been here since. So that's how that went. Yeah. Yeah, there are so many. We have these different sects here. I call them sects. We do. It's true. In this area, I don't know why. I don't know why that has happened. I don't know if they were Mormons, but I never found out. Riff Magos says, the foolish man thinks he will live forever if he keeps away from fighting, but old age won't grant him a truce, even if the spears do. That's true, yes, and that is from Hohenwald. Garden prepping, wonderful to see you here. Yeah, we have the Jehovah's Witness people. We do. Now, I come from a long line of. It's funny. My family, at least on my father's side, were, non-Christian and heretics, and going back along many generations. And then, but then you have some priests there in the 1500s, actually, That's funny. Um, Spencer, thanks a lot for the donation. Thanks a lot. Okay. Um, Now, don't get me wrong. It's not like I lose my sleep over this. But it's. I thought it could be. It's something I just wanted to share with you. Riff Magus, thanks a lot for the donation. And yes, I should quote Hormel to them. Um, that's a good point. Yeah, we don't alter the physiology of our kids. Let's see here. I'll scroll down. Um, so yeah, I next time if no, I don't think they will come back. I think I'm blacklisted, or they just maybe they have like a group on the internet where all these sects where they have addresses blacklisted, and like this address. Well, oh, that guy he's the he showed up in the window completely naked. He's like, you can't go there. No, it will be no, don't go there. uh, no. Okay. Oh, Michelle says I was raised 7-day Adventist. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Disliked churches now, so you got out of that. I understand. The fires, we don't have fires now. I believe. Oh, you're talking about European down in it's continental Europe, but we did have some forest fires in Norway, but not recently. We had some earlier this year, but what they're saying is today it's raining. Locally, it's raining and it's getting colder again. So uh, what they're saying is, and I can actually see it as well. It's so dry that right now the rain isn't. Well, it's when the ground is dry, very dry, and you get a lot of rain, and it won't penetrate the soil. It will just slide off in a way, the water. And I think that's what's happening now. But if we get more days with rain, it will make it much safer, of course. So that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I know the UK has fires. Um, yeah. Yeah, I want to go to the island, man. I'm actually looking at relocating because of tax purposes. Yeah. What crops we grow here in Norway? Most grains, wheat and barley and yeah, most grains and lots of potatoes. And apples, and well, I can mention all the we don't. It's easier to mention what we don't grow here. So we don't grow um, tropical fruits, but it's a surprisingly fertile land, Norway. But our season is short. But it's what they're saying is the season is longer now, so that they can, if conditions are just right, they can get 2 harvests each year. Uh, what I'm seeing in this area is that also you can have the fields are green with grass in like January, and I never saw that before. Denmark bear. Yes, we have only 5 feet. And what we do here, we'll still do is some don't have gravity, and our fingers are webbed, and we are actually Norwegians are the missing link. And uh, yeah, I'm just joking now, because it's funny that we Scandinavians have these funny ideas about it. We're joking about it, of course. But I think the Danes call Norwegians apes, which I find is quite fitting in a way, because the stereotypical Norwegian likes to hike the mountains, and there's a lot. Now here in Norway, that well, we want land back. That's Denmark, because all of Denmark is just stuff that drifted off from Norway during the Ice Age, or the glacier just ripped off some rocks and sand and left it down there, and that's Denmark. So we want it back. Thank you very much. So okay. Okay. We will also get rid of comments promoting or talking about, illegal stuff. Things that are illegal in Norway, at least. So yeah, so we are the mountain apes up here. Come and take it, says Denmark Bear. Yes. No, we prefer to go to Denmark on vacation because it has beaches and the best food, and the Danish are extremely positive view of the Danish people here in Norway. It's like they are the party Scandinavians, and they are all jolly and friendly. So that's our. It's actually a very positive, stereotypical view of people that we have there. And beer, yes. Now, if you want to know, I'm going to end this live stream soon, but if you want to know, it's much more tension, but it's a friendly kind of tension between Norwegians and Swedish people. And I believe personally, and here's my theory, it's because we are competing in cross-country skiing, and the Danes haven't really gotten into that so much, but the Swedes and the Norwegians are like, oh, our athletes are better than yours, and it's all nonsensical if you ask me. But it's there are more tension there. Also, yeah, I think it's mostly because of that. Norway and Sweden is very much looks the same in a way, the scenery and so on. So, but yeah, it's mainly a positive. We have a very positive view about the Swedes, and I believe the Swedes have a very positive view about Norwegians. But we have these jokes, and I think actually, we admire the Finnish people, we do, yeah. And all our jokes about the Finnish people are like it's Pekka, It's always Pekka, jokes about Pekka, and he's like a Superman, actually. And he drinks a lot of vodka, and he is promiscuous, I think is the word. And he can like walk. Yeah, I won't get into those jokes, but it's funny. Yeah. So yeah, but I was just going to say the jokes about in Norway about the Swedish, they are not good jokes. But when I was like a little boy, we told those jokes to each other, and they were very funny. Yeah. But the Swedes have the same jokes about Norwegians. But, the only difference is, oh, we are saying the jokes are like the Swedes are so stupid. That's the whole point of the joke. So it's not so funny. But if you're like 7 years old, it's funny, you know. And the Swedes have the same jokes, but then it's like the Norwegians are the stupid ones. Well, thank you for that, Denmark Beer. And wow, thank you for the donation. That's awesome. That's awesome there. Well, what can I say? Is that my glasses playing tricks on me? No? Uh, what can I say? That's extremely kind of you, my friend. That's extremely kind of you. Okay, I'll tell you a joke then. Now, it was 200, yes. Now, you know what? I don't think I'll tell you a joke because I have to translate them, and I don't think that kind of takes the point out to them, and I'm not ready to. I can't give you a good translation just like that. I'm sorry about that. I'm that was an awesome donation. And yeah, what can I say? Thank you. Well, we like Denmark. And actually, where I live, it's our language here, or our dialect is very much influenced by Danish, or maybe it went both ways, because you have to, if you look at the map, you need to realize that it's the sea connected people. It didn't divide people. So we had a lot more dealings with both the Swedes and the Danish people in the Oslo fjord area and down the coast in the south of Norway, because it's much shorter than the north of Norway. I tend with this area rather than, fjord and down the coast there across to south of Norway. Like cultural entity, if you will. We should unite again and get the proper king. I agree. Yes. Yeah. Or I'm not so in favor of kings actually. So, but I've been thinking about like a North Sea alliance. Well, I'm not the only one who have been thinking about that, but it seems to me like something that we should look into. Like, can you imagine? Like the countries around the North Sea get together um, in some way. That would have been, to that, we share some common culture, some common interests. We have pretty much the same At least compared to other countries around the world, we are very much the same in a cultural sense, and we have very much the same values. Yeah. But okay, I'm getting hungry now. You know, I'm I did my workout. Now I have to eat, and from experience, I know that some of these videos, live streams that I do, because something annoys me, I just press play or begin whatever here. They are often the best, at least in my mind. So yeah. Okay, steak time. Oh, I don't have a steak today. I need to get a steak. I looked in the fridge and we don't have any proper food now. So, um, I need to go to the freezer yesterday. That's the problem. Now I'm too hungry to go for that. You know, yeah, sharing. I wanted to do school. Uh, uh, have a wonderful day, and we'll speak later. Okay.